Burnout. A state of emotional, mental, and sometimes even physical exhaustion brought on by a prolonged period of stress. Now, why am I making this video? Well, it's currently exam season, which means that people are trying to work hard and they're trying to put that extra effort in, whether it's last minute revision or not. And I'm in the same boat as you guys. And hopefully in this video, I'll be going through some of the tips which I use and I'm going to be using alongside with you guys, hopefully, to go through this exam season without having to burn ourselves out too much. But at the same time, yes, you want to put a little bit of effort in, and you want to make sure you're keeping the revision consistent, but you're not going over the top and burning out and, you know, going through all of this mental and physical exhaustion, everything around the place. But before starting this video, let me tell you about today's sponsor. Now, today's video has been sponsored by Abueducates, which is the best company on the face of this earth. We currently tutor students online all over the UK in A-level biology and chemistry and GCSE maths, science and English. We also provide students with a huge amount of revision material in the form of ebooks and PDFs, which are provided absolutely for free. Now, our main focus: money. To provide students with long-term support. That way you can see them not only progressing over time, but you can see all of the benefits that they will be accumulating over the couple of years. No, but in all seriousness, guys, Abueducates really is a good company, and it's my own company, and it's something that I set up myself, and I am the founder. That's why it's called Abueducates. But go and check it out, hopefully, and drop a message if you need anything, and we can talk about the prices and stuff like that. Currently, we're tutoring a huge amount of students, and I've been tutoring for like the last 3 years. It's all online right now, and it's really nice and smooth. We do use Skype and Zoom and anything you want to use. If you want to use Microsoft Teams, whatever is easier for the student, we teach them that way, and we also give them the notes and everything, and it's just to make it easier for you guys and come to our term where you guys are getting the best quality content and we're here providing and doing our job. Now, one of the actual ways to avoid burnout during exam season is probably the fact that you should have revised beforehand. So obviously, when it comes to exam season, you're meant to be doing your actual revision. So this revision is meant to be like topics and contents and modules that you already learned beforehand. So it shouldn't really be learning new content, but you should just be revising things that you learned beforehand anyway. So it's very, very important that obviously right now, if you're watching this video and you're in exam season and you didn't really revise beforehand, then that's a different story. The next tips hopefully will be helping you out. But it's very, very important that if you're watching this video, or like as a reminder for the next couple of years when you have exams, is to make sure that you do revise beforehand, because that's very, very, very important, because you don't just want to go and come to exam season and do all of this crazy amount of revisions, but the entire year you were just procrastinating, not getting enough work done. What's important is that throughout the entire year, you do your revision, you understand what's going on, at least in the lectures. You have like a mind map in your head, and you know, okay, this is the lecture, this is the topic, this is what I need to know. And then during exam season, you already know all of that stuff. You've got the structured plan, and you're just going to go over it and revise over the stuff to kind of freshen up your memory. Now, the last thing you guys want to do is go into exam season and not know what you need to revise. So that's why it's very important to have a structured plan, so you know this hour, this day, this week, this is what I want to achieve, this is the modules I'm going to go for. And you don't really need to make your own notes or anything. You can just follow any structure. So if it's your own notes, you can follow that, or if you have the lecture notes, you can just say that. So this week I'm going to go over this lecture, this video, this material, this quiz. That's what you need to do. So make sure you have that planned out, because the last thing you want to do during exam season with all of that stress is spend extra time, wasting all of that time to do administrative work which should have been done beforehand anyway. Guys, make sure you take frequent breaks within your revision session. Now, personally, I would like to do 50 minutes and then like a 10-minute break session, but it doesn't really matter, because you can use any of those Pomodoro techniques, all of those methods that you want. It's all up to you, but it's very, very important for you to take those revision sessions seriously and then have the little bit of a break to kind of like give you that break so that you can relax and chill. And it's also important to make sure that within your break, you're not actually wasting all of that time and, you know, just scrolling endlessly, and you're coming to a point where when you come back to your revision session, you're already 5 minutes late or 10 minutes late, or you're not in that mood to revise anymore. So it's important to also be able to put a timer and know what you're watching and what you're doing during your break. Ideally, it's probably better if you just go for a walk, get some water, get something to eat. But right now, it's literally Ramadan season, so obviously that's not really an option. But there are things that you can do within that extra 10 minutes or whatever break you take. And towards the evening sessions, when you get more tired and you're trying to push that extra revision session in, it's very, very important for you to make sure that during those evening sessions, you increase the amount of breaks and the frequency of the breaks. So that way, you're not just sitting down revising so much, opening your book, but you're actually making sure that you're concentrated every time you revise, because you're in that position where you got enough breaks and, you know, your brain is like stimulated to get the work done. One of the most important things for me, at least, is to have an activity normally at the end of the day or at the end of 2 days to get rid of all of that stress that you've been accumulating during exam season. Normally exam season is like 4 to 6 weeks, so all of that stress that's accumulating in your body needs to get rid of in one way or another. So the way I do it is going to the gym, working out, picking up some heavy weights, or whatever you pick up, it doesn't really matter, yeah? So pick up some heavy weights and get rid of all of that stress. That's basically the time of the day that I get to just relax and get rid of all of that stress, anxiety out of my mind. And I used to do that before during A-level season as well. So, you know, it feels like for me, it always worked at least. And I know a lot of people do that, like do an activity that gets rid of your stress. It doesn't have to be going to the gym. It can just be going and speaking to your family, going for a walk, or it could be anything that's halal out there. So go and do that and just, you know, just spend some time in your day to not think about exams, because you don't always constantly want to think about exams. So during exam period, have a little bit of a time where you used to spend with your family, with your friends, go on a motive, go eat something for some time, whatever it is, go to the gym, pick up some heavy weights, whatever it is, it's just all up to you. So lads, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and most importantly, I hope you guys benefited. If you did, go down there, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, follow my socials. Everything will be down there in the description below. Also check out my company Abueducates. You guys probably saw it at the beginning of the video anyway. But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed, and most importantly, I hope you guys benefited. And inshallah, I'll see you in my next video. Take care, and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.